probably the next one after that is the daily report functionality. And this basically is a way to just get a summary of the day's work to your office. So it's going to give you automatically what the weather conditions for the day were. So it's going to pull that from the local weather service. So you're not having to go in and say, hey, was it sunny? Was it rainy? It's going to update that automatically. But in addition to that, what you have the option to do is to notify whether there was a weather impact or not. So you can either toggle this yes or no. And then if it is yes, you can detail, hey, what was it? Was it because we were having a heat wave with high heat? You know, we had to take more breaks during the day because we didn't want the guys to have heat exhaustion. Little things like that you can start to note just to really document it. Again, if there's any kind of issue or dispute down the road, it's a great resource to be able to go back and reference. But really the meat of the daily report tool is down at the bottom, where you can document not only what trades and crews you had on site. So let's say you had subcontractors working underneath you. You could note here what crew sizes they have, how many superintendents, foremen, journeymen, apprentice. But more importantly, you can put any kind of work details in here. So if you want to go and say, hey, we were working on the second deck of the parking structure, and today we spent all day doing cleanup. You know, and you can start to add things like that. That way, what is getting done on a daily basis is documented. And you can also include any kind of attachments. So the most popular one here is obviously going to be adding any photos related specifically to that activity. If you add any photos to the daily report, it's also going to update in your photo album, so you're not having to do it in 2 locations. It's all going to be in one spot for you. And then what's nice is when you're done, you can email it off to whoever you need to. You can also print a PDF version of it if, for example, you're working on a job site where you need to send a daily report to the general contractor every day. It's an easy way to kind of communicate that information to them. Well, what's really nice about this is if you go to the forms module here, what you're going to see is a calendar view of what days my daily reports were completed. And this was something that I ran into a lot when I was managing jobs, is people didn't like doing paperwork. So rather than doing the paperwork every day, what they would do is they would save it for the end of the week, and they would do it all on Friday. And by the time you do a report on Friday about what you did on Monday, chances are, you know, it's going to be missing some information. You're not going to remember everything you did on Monday. So this is a really simple tool. We can go in and see like, hey, who's actually doing their daily reports? Are they completing them on a daily basis? You can kind of see, okay, I did my daily report today, January 27th. Shoot, I forgot to do it January 26th. So little things like this that kind of give you some insight into, hey, is everyone kind of doing what they need to get all the paperwork filed?